your nephew with Uncle Donnie. Now I know things in the world looking crazy right now, and you don't know what's gonna happen next. But there's a word of encouragement for you, boo. Uncle Donnie, sing.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
I think a heavier emphasis should be placed on education and teaching the children the value, of education, whether it's the arts, whether it is science, and cause our children to thrive. Just create a learning environment for them and cause them to thrive, and cause them to think of themselves, Possibilities will really be endless. And as our children become educated, as the nation becomes educated, then change happens, improvement happens, Right away our standard of living is improved. We are able to accomplish so much more. We are able to find solutions to our problems, because now there's a problem even in Marchand Boulevard of school dropout. By the time the children reach at the end of Form 1 in secondary school, they're out, they're dropping out. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. We should be able to keep those children in school. Maybe the value of education at an elementary level is not being conveyed to them. We should do all we can do to keep children in school and to teach them this is it. People who have come from nothing, and there's so many examples. People who have come from nothing, God just blesses them, with a mind. And when you have a mind, ain't nobody taking that from you. The system cannot steal that from you.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
We have been able to collaborate with a missionaries group from Trinidad called ITNAC, Is There Not a Cause? And they have really been assisting the children in terms of books and stationery. They were responsible for bringing down 2 medical clinics into the yard. So we have that as a ready support. We could always call upon them for that. Out of that, the broader society, the broader community has been able to benefit just from our collaboration with ITNAC, because in addition to the children receiving support, ITNAC has been able to provide support to the wider community in terms of clothes and groceries and medical help and that kind of thing. So rising out of CLAP, we see that the other people in Marchand Boulevard are able to benefit. Well, we have been able to secure a building which is about 3/4 complete, and we're seeking assistance to complete the building. We think that a building in this area is very strategic, but it's also life-saving. This is a place where violence erupts at any time. The very makeup, the physical makeup of Marchand Boulevard is that the houses are small and they're sort of, packed together. And as a result, there's really no yard for the children to play in. So on a morning when the children wake up, they're basically on the streets, running up and down until they're ready to go to bed. As I said earlier on, this is a place where violence erupts at any time. We have seen it. And we are saying that the lives of those children are at risk. It is critical that we have a place for those kids that they could come to, to perhaps do their homework, just come and play and be kids. The building will also house the breakfast program. They could come into a place and actually have breakfast before they go out to school. So it is really important that that building is established, first of all, for the safety of the children, but also we believe that if we turn this place into a house of learning, it could change the whole culture of the community. We can create a new culture of learning and books and experience and computers. So the children's experience becomes a new thing. They begin to talk differently. The activity will be centered on learning. And that in itself, could really bring about change in the community, because if we can affect the children, if we could give them something to aspire to, something to hope for, then we think that, in essence, that this could bring about the change that, all of us crave for in the society. Because the problems that we have in the society, what we've been crying about, particularly now with young people violence, it comes from individuals, the individual hearts. And if we can reach into the heart of a child, or reach into the mind of a child from early o'clock, then, we can reverse or preempt or avert a lot of things, So I would hope that, we could all appreciate the need for a building in this area. I mean, one needs to walk into Marchand Boulevard and, saying it outside and saying this now, speaking on the importance of the need for a building in Marchand Boulevard, and then not having the frame of reference of Marchand Boulevard itself. It just becomes sort of just like a loose request. But if you walk into Marchand Boulevard and you go to see Marchand Boulevard, then you could appreciate, or I would hope that one would appreciate the need for having that building there for the children.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.